Hello, everyone. This is the Reverend, and according to my wife, I am the world's strongest and nerdiest preacher. What are your thoughts? Let's get into the video. Today, we are going to be talking about something from fiction, something I mentioned in my last video, actually. We are going to be talking about the creature from the monster movie Animal, but we're also going to be talking about the creatures from the movies Feast and the sequels of it. Now, I don't remember if Roanoke Gaming went into this, but I know he's actually covered both of these movies, but I'm going to be covering them together with my own theory. Check out Roanoke Gaming's stuff. He is amazing. If you haven't watched him, go watch him now. Of course, finish my video first, please, but go watch him. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to both of us. He is a really cool YouTuber. He doesn't know me at all, but I just like his stuff, and I want to let you guys know to check him out. Well, with that out, I'm going to talk about these creatures. They look so similar, and they're both extremely aggressive. Now, there are some differences, but I think they do have the same origin. I think what happened was the government created these creatures as an experimental superweapon, or possibly experiments just on how medications or other things could affect creatures more similar to humans. Now, these creatures have features that are very human like, mixed in with more animalistic features and predatory features. They definitely have human-like intelligence. They may not be on the same level as humans, but they are extremely intelligent. They're also extremely strong. Now, they're not super durable. They're really durable, but not to the levels that they have strength or intelligence. They'd still reasonably be as easy to put down as a person. You get a shot in the right place, or a sharp, spiky thing in the right place, and they're gone. But it comes to their physical features. They're both bipedal, they're both digitigrade with their walking stance, they're both extremely large. There's a difference in coloration, but that could just be a difference in one or two genes. The major difference is the reproduction from the creatures in the Feast. They can reproduce with humans. That was never seen in the movie The Animal, but it is possible that they could as well. My thoughts here are two competing labs started with the same goal and similar samples and ended up creating creatures that were very similar. Possibly the same species with just some variations. What are your thoughts? Do you think the Animal and the Feast movies happen in the same universe? Do you think they were created at the same lab or different labs? Do you think they're aliens? What are your thoughts on their origin? Personally, my headcanon is that they are government experiments gone wrong, because we know how often that happens. I don't think these creatures could be natural. I think they would have to be something created. And their similar features are definitely something that's like they were made by either the same people or two separate organizations directed by the same overarching government stating, hey, this is what we want. These are the DNA samples we're giving you to go with. Do what you can. And that's why they're so similar, is because they had the same goal with the same samples, and they just used slightly different mixes of those samples. I do think they used probably bear, canine, and great ape, and I think it's completely possible they used non-mammalian creatures as well. Though you can tell just by looking at them, they are very mammalian. They're not like reptilian, they're not avian, anything else, but they may have some of those genetic traits. What do you think their genetic breakup is? Personally, I think it's 85 to 90% mammal, probably 40% human, in my opinion. And then the other, say, 45% is other mammals, and then the last 10 to 15% is other creatures. Possibly insects. They could throw a bunch of things in there just for different traits that they wanted. I think the main traits that are thrown in there probably some reptilian, probably some canid, and some bears and some felines. Things that'll give them those strong structures they have. And I do think great apes were thrown in there. Possibly a chimpanzee or an orangutan or a gorilla just for the physical kind of strength of their musculature, which is far greater than, say, a bear or other creatures like that. Give me your thoughts on this and tell me if you think I'm right or you think I'm wrong. As always, God bless and I love you all.